Everyone's out for the Spurs, and I got two plays that I love over at Underdog. Let's check it out. Hey, good morning, everyone. It's Craig Ben, a.k.a. Cash Cake, here back with another Underdog Fantasy Pick'em video. I got 4 picks here for you, and again, a lot of guys are sitting out for the Spurs. We're going to try to take advantage of that, and there's a few plays that I think we can smash on the over. And again, it's 2 days left of NBA. It's very volatile. Remember that when playing. I still play. I love it. I think we can find some spots, but I don't play my normal volume when we get towards this. Once we get to the playoffs and rotations are set, we can definitely find some value in that as well. But hey, I'm going to keep attacking these things. Can put out these videos as long as you guys want me to put them out. Just let me know by hitting that like button for me, subscribing to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you know when I upload these videos as the lines do move. So with that, let's just jump right into it and check out what we have for today. All right, as you can tell, I have the underdogfantasy.com, a desktop up here. They got a sweet mobile version you can download as well on the Google and Play Store, the Google and Apple Store. Man, I need some more coffee. But we're going to talk about 4 picks that we do love here. If you do not have an underdogfantasy.com account, make sure you use that promo code ARMY, and it'll be in the description below. And we're just going to keep printing some money over here. I really love this Underdog product. I love that they have the Rivals section as well. So we can check out the rival section. As you can see, we have the over-unders, but they have this rival section that's kind of neat, where you can go basically pick between the two players and feel, who's going to score more points. Right here, Zach Collins and Jordan Poole. Zach Collins is getting spotted 12 points. So it's kind of really neat. You can go back and forth here a little bit on how you want to play this. But with that, actually, we'll talk about one right here. I like just looking right off the board. I think Halliburton, is going to have to score a little bit more with Brogdon out. I kind of like the Harden here. If I had to pick one of these, I like this Harden one as the first one I would kind of look at. I think he's going to continue to put up major assist numbers. And even with Halliburton, sitting there with his, +2 assists, he's the last 2 games, he's actually went pretty bad in the assist column where he hasn't really put up a ton. So that's a spot where I think we can look at maybe taking advantage of this. I mean, if we look up, he did put up assists. He only put up 5 against Philly, but there's times where he can put up 15 assists, but it's just like, I would take the Harden here. But let's go back to the over-unders that we got here. They just took Buddy Hield off the board, unfortunately. I love this 25.5. I talked about it in my just early video. I love this play. I hate that they just took it off the board for us, but that's why these happens. You got to get these plays in quick because the lines do move. But that doesn't mean there's more I don't like here. We're going to come down. We're going to go back. Jordan Poole, the points here, they moved it up to 26.5, so it is definitely moving. We talked about that one, but I still think we could take the 26.5 or 36.5 points, rebounds, and assists for Jordan Poole. Like I said, they are resting a ton of people. There's going to be no Klay Thompson out there. There's going to be no there's no Steph Curry. So it's basically going to be Wiggins and Poole should be able to do whatever he wants against the Spurs team, who's resting Murray, Jakob Poeltl, who's injured, Vassell, Keldon Johnson, all those guys are going to be out. So he should be able to do what he wants here. I'm going to take the over on Jordan Poole, points, rebounds, and assists here. That 26.5 I think is fine, but I'd rather do this. I'd rather take other sites that we talked about where it was at 24.5. But yeah, the 36.5 points, rebounds, and assists, I think that is very much in play. The next one we're going to talk about here, we're going to go to Joel Embiid. Look, the points already up to 34.5 here. It's moved higher here compared to the other side we talked about. But we're going to talk about Joel Embiid over 51.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Same reasoning for me in this video that I did the early video. They need, if he wants to win the MVP, and the way Jokic has been playing and the massive, games he's been putting up, Joel Embiid has to match those things, man, because in the voters' mind, it's between him and Jokic. If it's everything out there, and Jokic is putting up historical numbers and carrying that team on his back. So if Joel Embiid really wants to get this MVP honors, he's got to keep putting up some monster numbers so they have some argument point for him as well. He's played fantastic. Don't get me wrong. But if I had to bet, if I had a vote in it, I still would vote Jokic just because, I think his team is a lesser team and he's just absolutely doing everything for it. Not that Joel Embiid is a great player and having a great season. It's been amazing. but I still would vote Jokic. But we're going to take the over 51.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Absolutely terrible front court for Indy, 25th in points allowed, 20 field goal percentage, 26 against the center. He should be able to absolutely dominate these guys. And he put up 45 real life points against them and 60 points, rebounds, and assists a couple games ago on April 5th. So we're going to go over on that one. And the last two plays down here, we're going to go down to the Spurs, like I talked about. We're going to go Trey Jones, man, and I'm going to go over 25.5 points, rebounds, and assists. With all those guys out, he's going to have to do just a little bit of everything in this matchup here. I think the line should be closer to 28.5 personally. He's going to have to, if they're going to have a chance against Golden State, a lot of it's going to be on his shoulders here. So I really like this over points, rebounds, and assists at 25.5. He only put up 25 against Minnesota in 30 minutes. But if we see like mid 30 minutes here, he put up 20 against Denver, 32 against Portland, and 23 against Portland the game before that. So I like the over here with what he's got to do. I'm going to hit the over on points, rebounds, and assists for him. And the last one, probably, one of my favorites that I like right here is actually Zach Collins. Over 22.5 points, rebounds, or points and rebounds here. I like the points as well. He's put up 13, 13, 18, and 15 points. And Minnesota put up 13 points in 15 minutes. He should see decent minutes here with no Jakob Poeltl out there. Jock Landale is back. So those two are probably going to split a lot of minutes. But we should still see, 27, 28 minutes out of him. I can see Landale playing like 20 minutes. So I think out of those 27 minutes, he should be able to get there in any one of these points or rebounds and assists. So these are two that I really do like and ones that I plan on hitting pretty hard, both on over points and both at points and rebounds. Just looking at that matchup, it's hard to go against the numbers, right? It's hard to pull up and say, let's talk about what Golden State's defense is, because it's a little bit different. Golden State is favored by 6.5 with a 219 over. But again, if we're going to put up 27 minutes, if we kind of look what he did against Portland in the similar minutes, he put up 18 points that game and 31 points and rebounds. And so I really like this over on the points and rebounds. As long as he gets, what we think around 26, 28 minutes, he should be able to cover that. So that is my favorite. So out of the four plays that we got here, I would say Zach Collins is my favorite at 22 points and rebounds. I'm going to go Trey Jones over 25.5 points, rebounds, and assists. And then I'm going to go Joel Embiid, 51.5 points, rebounds, assists. And then Jordan Poole over 36.5 points, rebounds, and assists. So those are the four that I like. Remember, again, that this Buddy Hield I really liked. If it only moves up to 26 points, rebounds, and assists, I would hit that one. It would be my second favorite. I would pair with Zach Collins. But that's where I'm kind of sitting here. Again, it's 2 days left. There's only 4 games today. Tomorrow is a monster 15-game slate, the last day of the NBA. Please play accordingly. Play light. Don't go crazy. We got baseball here as well. I'm going to try to knock out a video, either a strikeout video or do a video that's just baseball plays for the main night slate here as well, and kind of go through that stuff. So with that, again, I appreciate each and every one of you. Hit that like button on your way out, and I will see you guys on the flip side. Deuces.